Hi everyone, let's talk about Tritonus substitution of dominant chords. These are the chords belonging to C major. These chords are built with the scale notes of C major. And this chord on the 5th degree, the G7th chord, you could replace this chord by its tritonus substitute. What's exactly a tritonus substitute? If this is a G and this is a G, then the tritonus, that's the interval, it's the note that cuts the octave exactly into two equal parts. So, G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this note cuts the octave into two equal parts, and that's a tritonus. Now we build a dominant chord up from this tritonus. That's D flat, F, A flat, C flat. How do I know? Because when we play the G7th chord, this is a major third, this is a perfect fifth, this is a minor seventh, and now I'm copying that. This is a major third, this is a perfect fifth, this is a minor seventh interval, and that dominant chord is built with those intervals. Why on earth would I replace the G7th chord by the tritonus substitute D flat 7? Let's have a look. The chord progression D minor to G7 towards C. I've been playing this 2nd degree, 5th degree to 1st degree has been used so many times that people started to be annoyed a bit about that jump from D to G. It's 2-5-1 movement, but that's quite a jump. Look at the bass. This is the lowest note, the root, then this is the root, then this is the root. So it's all the way up, all the way down. So if I replace this dominant chord by its tritonus substitute, then it becomes this. I play the D minor chord, then I play the D flat 7th chord, and then I play the C chord. And now the root goes chromatically down. So I don't have that jump anymore. So that's basically what a tritonus substitute is used for. We talked in the previous video about secondary dominance leading to chords of C major. So we have created ourselves dominant chords in front of all these other chords. So this is the natural dominant leading to C, but we have created a dominant leading to the 2nd degree. We have created a dominant leading to the 3rd degree. And you can replace this dominant, which is called a secondary dominant, by its tritonus substitute too. Let's have a look at that. So the secondary dominant leading to the 2nd degree is A7. And it leads to D minor. How do I find the tritonus substitute chord again? A to A. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the note that's a tritonus away from the root of A7. So I'm going to build a dominant chord starting from with E flat. That's E flat G, B flat, D flat. How do I know? Major third, perfect fifth, minor seventh. A major third is 4 semitones, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect fifth is 7 semitones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And a minor seventh is 10 semitones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's how you know that this is a dominant seventh chord. So instead of playing E minor flat 5 going to the secondary dominant leading to the second degree, you could play E minor flat 5 going to E flat 7 going to D minor, because this was the 2-5 movement towards the second degree, and now you can make a 2 Tritonus substitute movement towards the second degree. Let's play it for a moment. So that's the E minor flat 5 chord. Then I play the Tritonus substitute of this chord. And then I play the D minor chord. Okay, let's have a look. This is the secondary dominant leading to E minor. So it's B7. It leads to E minor. What's the Tritonus substitute of B7? Instead of doing the whole Tritonus counting like 6 semi-steps up, you can just have a look here. This is the E minor chord, and the Tritonus substitute always starts half a step up, so a semitone higher. That's the note you're going to use for the secondary dominant, so for the Tritonus substitute. So this is the A7th chord. This is the Tritonus substitute, F7, and this is E minor. So you can choose now. You can make A7 go towards E minor, or you could F7 make going towards E minor. There was a 2-5 move, F sharp minor flat 5, B7 going towards E minor. So it's a 2-5 move towards the third degree. And now you can replace this B chord by the Tritonus substitute. Let's do that for a moment. So I'm playing F sharp minor flat 5, but instead of playing B7, I'm playing F7, and now I'm playing E minor. So that's what you see here. This is the list with secondary dominance. This is the 2 in front of this 5. If you consider this a 5, it's a 2-5 move towards a chord of C major. And you can replace the secondary dominant by its Tritonus substitute. Of course, you can do this also for the chords belonging to the key of C minor. Let's have a look. D minor flat 5, G7, and C minor. This is the 2-5 move towards a minor chord. So we have a D minor flat 5 chord. That's the note. Then the dominant G7 leading towards C minor. This move 2-5-1 became so popular that people recreated it and made 2-5 moves towards all the other chords of C minor. We already established that this chord is called the secondary dominant, isn't it? And it leads towards these chords. You can replace the secondary dominant by its Tritonus substitute. Okay, let's do that again for a moment. Let's take this chord, E flat. That's the chord of the third degree in C natural minor. So I'm playing it. That's the chord E flat. The secondary dominant is B flat 7. So B flat 7 resolves to E flat. I can make it a 2-5 move towards this third degree, then I have to play F minor first, then I'm playing B flat 7 before I play E flat. Now I can replace this B flat by its tritonus substitute. So this means I'm going to play F minor, then I'm going to play not B flat 7 but F 7, and then I'm going to play E flat. All right. So, secondary dominance, tritonus substitute is a chord that replaces the secondary dominant. When you're playing moves towards these chords, you can play the secondary dominant with its 2 in front of it, or you can play the tritonus substitute with the 2 in front of it, leading to one of these chords. Is this oftenly used? Let's have a look. Autumn Leaves is in C minor. And then we see this chord, A flat 7. Let's have a look. So we are in C minor, but there is no A flat 7 chord. There is a G7 chord, there is a B flat 7 chord, but the A flat is not a 7th chord. It's not a dominant chord. Do we see one of those secondary dominants being A flat? It's not. Then we look over here, and yes, we can see here that the A flat 7 chord replaces the secondary dominant D7. This A flat 7th chord should resolve to G7, which is the dominant of harmonic minor, or to G minor, which is the 5th degree of the natural minor. Let's have a look if that happens in the song. Yes, it happens. You see that this A flat 7th chord, this dominant chord, is a substitute, is a tritonus substitute for D7, and it leads to G7, which is the dominant chord of C harmonic minor. Let's have a look at Black Coffee. This song is in the key of C major, but also in the key of C minor. It mixes chords from C major and C minor. And at a certain moment we see this chord, F sharp. Let's have a look at our list. These are the chords of C major. Do you see any F sharp? I don't see it. Is there any secondary dominant? Oh yeah, this is F sharp. So it should lead to B minor flat 5. Is that the case? Let's look again at the song. Oh no, it goes to the chord F. So it goes to a 4th degree chord. It goes to this chord. Let's have a look then. Here it is. Do you see that? G flat is the same as F sharp. Have a look. F, F sharp, G, G flat. So the chord F sharp is the same as G flat. Let me make that a bit more clear. If this is the chord F, then F sharp, A sharp, C sharp. So F sharp, A sharp, C sharp. And if this is the chord G, then this is G flat, B flat, D flat. So the chord F sharp and the chord G flat are exactly the same chord. So the F sharp chord in the song leading to F is the tritonus substitute of C7, of the secondary dominant, leading to F. Have a look at it again. There it is. So this is the 5th degree of C natural minor. Then we have the tritonus substitute of the secondary dominant leading to the 4th degree of C major. One more. My Funny Valentine. It's in the key of C minor. And what have we got here? We have the chord B flat minor, and we have the chord A7. Let's have a look if we can find these chords somewhere. First we look in major. Do you see the chord B flat minor and A7? I don't see it here. Do you see the chord B flat minor and A7? I see A7 here, but I don't see any B flat minor in front of it. A7, B flat minor, I don't see it here. Maybe over here. Let's have another look. Do you see B flat minor or A7? I don't see it. Go to the second dominant. I see A7 here, but there's no B flat minor in front of it. Let's go down here. Nope. Maybe here. Tritonus substitute. I see A7. And what have we got over here? Aha. Found it. So, C minor. The chord of the 6th degree is A flat. This would be a 2-5 movement towards the 6th degree. But instead of playing 2-5, they played the B flat minor chord, but they didn't play the secondary dominant. The secondary dominant was replaced by this chord, by the tritonus substitute. So they go from the 2 to the tritonus substitute of the 5, and it leads to the 6th degree of A flat. It will sound like this. You have the B flat minor chord. Then you have the A7th chord. And then you have the A flat chord. Is this oftenly used? Absolutely not. As you have seen, all the examples, Autumn Leaves, Black Coffee, My Funny Valentine, are jazz standards. If you look up My Funny Valentine chords online, if you look that up, you might see other chords. So this was written by someone. Someone thought like, oh, it would be nice if I play this in front of the A flat chord. You don't have to do it. Imagine you just skip it. You don't play it at all. You go straight from C minor to A flat. It is possible, but that person thought, why not make it harmonically more interesting? So instead of going from C minor to A flat, I play the 2-5 movement in front of it, but I'm going to replace that 5 by the tritonus substitute. So we have the bass line going from B flat to A flat. So mostly when you see secondary dominants, or when you see tritonus substitutes of secondary dominants, those chords are not necessary. They kind of spice it up a bit. They make the harmony, the music, more interesting. All right, that's it.